Hello YouTube, and welcome to my first video. What I'm attempting today is to build myself a mast for a ham radio antenna. The ones I found online were a little bit too expensive for me, so I'm attempting to build my own out of electrical conduit and a few other parts. I don't have my ham radio license yet, so what I will be doing is just putting up this mast. I'm just going to be putting up a 20-foot section, and then this little magnetic based antenna that I bought on eBay for $15. I will be welding a little platform to one of these so that I can just magnetically mount that antenna, and I'm just going to scan and listen to what's in my area right now while I study for my test. On to the parts that I'm going to be using for this. I have two 3/4 inch pieces of conduit. They're 10 foot long, and then I got this little, I believe it's a 5 foot long section of half inch conduit, which will be mounted inside between two sections of the 10-foot pieces. And that's just for little added support. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little tape around the edge here just to keep them from rattling. But like I said, it's just for little added support. And the other pieces I have are this 5/16 inch threaded rod that is going to go into this mount for the conduit, and then it's going to screw in the side of my building. And then these are just some washers and nuts to mount that. And as you can see, I spent, including a soda because I was thirsty, under $20 for all this, and hopefully that'll get me started. I think in the future I will add at least one more section to it when I do get my ham radio license, and we'll go from there. I'll put a little bit of this together and then turn back on the camera so you guys can see the next few steps, and we'll go from there. Okay YouTube, I'm back. I went ahead and put together the mount, which is going to go over top of the conduit and screw into the side of my building. And I also got a piece of scrap metal that I had laying around, welded tight to that half of the adapter, and I gave it a little bit of black spray paint so it wouldn't get rusty, or any rustier than it was. And I also put the little bit of tape on each end and then two sections in the middle. That way the 10-foot pole sections can slide over and meet in the center right there, and just keep it from rattling and making any noise. So I will get back to you whenever I get the antenna pole up and mounted tight, and I'll give you a look at it. Well YouTube, the mast is finally up. What I did was pound a piece of rebar into the ground there, and put a end cap for PVC pipe around it, basically, so that this antenna mast could sit on top of it, and instead of sitting on the ground. And it goes the whole way up here. I put a small screw in right there to keep that inner support beam from sliding down too far. And as you can see, it's mounted to the right underneath the spouting right there. And then up there is the little magnetic antenna mount that I made, and you can see the little tiny antenna on it, and it goes up another 5 or so feet from there for now till I get my ham license. Then I will put some sort of ham radio antenna on it. That's all for now. If you found this video useful, please like it and subscribe to my channel. I might be posting some more videos like this in the future. So if you're interested in seeing them, please click the bell icon so you're notified. And until then, I'll see you on the internet.